I'm Chris Holmstrom. Let's get right to it. The snow started falling early this afternoon, and just moments ago we learned parts of Germantown Road and Skyline Boulevard are impassable. Portland police are asking drivers to avoid the area if you don't have proper traction devices. Now tonight we have team coverage of the weather. It begins with KOINE 6's Jennifer Dowling, who's live out at Sylvan Hill with more on the conditions there. Jennifer.
Good evening, Chris. Here on Sylvan Hill, we're getting hit with a rain-snow mix, and it is quite cold. Let's take a look at the snow conditions up here. You can see it's a very wet snow, great for making snowballs and snowmen, however, very slushy. If you look over at the road there, you can see that slush and that water on the road. Now, the danger here is if that stuff freezes, as you can imagine. Now, earlier we captured folks in downtown Portland where the snow wasn't sticking, and they actually had their umbrellas out to deal with it. They said it felt more like a very wet rain-snow mix at that time, and we asked some folks in Pioneer Square how they felt about this latest round of winter weather.
Even if it's not sticking, it's like just so unusual that it's really pretty.
How are you feeling about it, Mom?
I love it. You know, I don't have to drive to work today, so it's all right.
I think it's great. I was hoping it would come on Christmas Day, but this isn't really snow. I lived in Wyoming for a while, and that's snow.
No, it's not bad. It's trying. I think if it does a little more, if it just pushes in, reaches in a little more, it can get there.
Now, there was a winter weather advisory in effect for Cowlitz, Multnomah, Columbia, and Washington counties that was scheduled to expire at 6 o'clock. But even if that expires, I would still use caution if you're heading out on the roads, because again, that water, that slush could freeze, and that could make for black ice, especially around the overpasses and bridges where that wind gets through. Could be very slick and you wouldn't even know it until you hit it. Chris, back to you.
Yeah, great advice. Jennifer, thank you for that report. Well, take a